Ji, welcome back to HMR Waterfront Presents Game On Hai. We're building up to the clash of the titans in this ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024. It's India taking on England in the second semi-final in Guyana. It's a day game, but the official update from the ground right now is that unfortunately the toss has been delayed. So we're expecting a delayed start as well. We'll be giving you live updates as they come. But breaks se pehle, of course, we were talking about how the two teams stack up in terms of strengths and their journeys in this World Cup so far. Hafeez, we know India's strengths lie with the bat, and they have been traditionally dominant with the bat. लेकिन इस वर्ल्ड कप में, बल्कि नॉट जस्ट इस वर्ल्ड कप में, लास्ट 2-3 years में जितना उन्होंने इम्प्रूव किया है अपनी बॉलिंग अटैक को, they're one of the best in the world now when it comes to the quicks, and now this trio of spinners that they have accumulated in Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel, Jadeja, जिनका हमने अभी तक इतना नहीं देखा इस वर्ल्ड कप में, which can tell you कि कितना अच्छा रिसोर्स इनके पास अभी पड़ा हुआ है. What will you say on this, on the fact that we are yet to see the best of all of their spinners combined, and how important will they be in Guyana today?
देखिए, इम्पोर्टेंटली मैं तो नहीं समझता कि ये बैटिंग ओरिएंटेड टीम है. पहले शायद लोगों के जहन में ऐसी सोच थी. इस वक्त इंडिया एक कंप्लीट टीम है जिसके पास एक कंप्लीट बैटिंग लाइनअप है, जो अनकंडीशनल परफॉर्मेंस करना जानते हैं. उसके बाद अगर आप बॉलिंग की तरफ जाएँ तो उनके पास फास्ट बॉलिंग और स्पिन बॉलिंग की वाइट बॉल क्रिकेट में मैं बात कर रहा हूँ अभी, कि इतनी कंप्लीट पैकेज मौजूद है कि अभी चाहल को मैच नहीं मिला. ये होती है बेंच स्ट्रेंथ. जायसवाल को एक मैच नहीं मिला, ये होती है बेंच स्ट्रेंथ. संजू सैमसन को एक मैच नहीं मिला, ये होती है बेंच स्ट्रेंथ. हमारे यहाँ पे लकी कमेटी निकाली जाती है और सोचा जाता है जी हमारी बेंच स्ट्रेंथ रेडी है, चल गया तो सीधा बहुत चंगा, ना चलेगा तो कोई फ़र्क नहीं पैंता. सो दिस इज़ हाउ अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी प्लान थिंग्स अकॉर्डिंगली. और ये जो इंडिया की टीम की आप बात कर रहे हैं, ये इस वक्त मैं समझता हूँ कि मेंटली, फिजिकली, टेक्निकली, टैक्टिकली उस जोन में मौजूद हैं जिनको बारिश आने ना आने से कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा, जिनको पिच के ऊपर सीम हो, ब्रेक हो, कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. दे नो हाउ टू बैट, दे नो हाउ टू विन द गेम. तो मुझे लगता है कि इस वक्त इनकी टीम को टैग करना किसी एक वन ओरिएंटेड जोन में, मुझे लगता है ये ज़्यादती होगी. दे आर अ कंप्लीट टीम एट द मोमेंट, और मुझे लगता है कि इस टूर्नामेंट के लिए वेल इक्विप्ड हो के वो गेम है.
Right, we have some live visuals coming in. Looks like the players are finding ways to kill time now, Erin.
They absolutely are, but what we just saw as well was the world feed commentators out on the pitch. Here we are with no umbrellas, which is a very good sign. So, no man blow dryers are being damaged at the moment, which means there's no rain currently falling. And apparently there hasn't been any since that downpour that did happen in the early hours of the morning. This is more of a wet outfield that they're assessing at the moment. The covers are still on, but the rain is not falling, which is fantastic news. And of course, a rain-reduced game, it's always a possibility. We can get down to 5 overs a side. Imagine if it came to an all-out T5 slog-out to determine who went into the final. Marty, does that suit either side in particular? Should we get down to a really rain-reduced game?
No, it doesn't. It brings the sides closer together, and it's whoever, like any game, it's whoever scores the most runs, whoever gets off to the absolute flyer the best. It's hit or miss. In a 5-over game, that if you bat first, you just got to basically swing from the hip every ball, and hope that it comes off. You've only got 1-2, I think it's 1 over power play, and you got to try and make the most of that, and that's tough as a batter coming in, especially with the new ball swinging around, doing a little bit. It's not easy to try and absolutely slog it from ball one. But look, they got to switch on if they do play a 5-over game, and the team that does switch on first and quickest will probably win the game.
Right. Sorry?
So much pressure in knockout matches, I was going to say, Rohan. And I loved, and obviously you've alluded to how important Kuldeep Yadav is. He's been absolutely exceptional since he came off the bench into that Indian side. But talk about Wali wrist spinners. They've got a Wali wrist spinner and Adil Rashid on the other side, Younis Khan. And you kept saying how important the spinners were to control those middle overs. Adil Rashid, he did it for England in the knockout stages in Australia in 2022. What can he do today?
He will be, perform accordingly as he performed in this event, and he's a match winner. We knows about him that he's a match winner, especially in these kind of condition when pitches allow you lot of turn and that movement. So I think he will be the match winner. But I hope this game should be like around 10 hours or maybe 15. So that will be good enough for both of the team. But 5 hours, you never know you switch on or switch not on, or sometimes you know that that condition for spinners may be suitable, not suitable. So I think it should be like 10-hour games or maybe more than 10 hours games.
Right, we know that the bowlers have been having the best World Cup so far, Shoaib. You know, in terms of the strike rates for bowlers, we know teams will rely on the pace in the early overs in the power play, but in the middle overs, the spinners are really having a party. We have a quick stat here which shows us Kuldeep Yadav among other spinners. Adam Zampa is there, Rashid Khan is there, but we can see how much India rely on Kuldeep because of his ability to take wickets in that middle over phase. Shoaib 6 wickets हैं अभी तक. एक अच्छा कॉन्फिडेंस देता है एज अ कैप्टन आपको रोहित शर्मा के पास अगर ये आर्सेनल में मौजूद हैं यादव.
100% यार. I think अभी तो इन्होंने 3 games खेली हैं. I think he missed a few games before that. So I could not understand the philosophy of dropping him in the first place, and yet minute they got this guy in the team, they got the balance right, and then minute they got the balance right, they know during the middle overs they can get some wickets, and they did. I think it's just a no-brainer for India to just go out there to assess the situation. I don't know what kind of wicket is going to be like. I don't know. The track is going to be hard to read. I'll be very honest with you right now, because the Guyana is gives you the sport. No, the track you can't see it. No, you can see the covers. So I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting outfield. Outfield's going to be very damping, drenched with the water. But you know, it looks all right. The ball will not travel as fast as would you like to be. But what kind of the track that we're looking to play on underneath of this covers, that's going to be so much interesting, and that's going to be so much confusing. I hope they covered up well. I really hope, but the dampness always goes in, and rather is choosing to bat first with Rohit Sharma, with his mindset and with the approach towards that, what he wants to do. I think it's going to be interesting to see for the both teams. I think the bowlers, again, they're in for the big game today. Either you seam around, either you just like spin around. It's gonna be so much there for everybody.
But wash out nahi ho.
I hope not. I'll be honest with you, I hope not. You know, I really want England to have a fair amount of chance to go out there and to display. Even for the 15 overs, I forget about 30 overs.
They've been unlucky when it comes to rain in this World Cup, you know, starting their campaign like
since '92. I mean, these are the teams that got us in the final. Yeah, I know.
They must just sing that.
I really want to see a good game of cricket, and even if it's for 30 overs, if not 20s. But, you know, England needs to have a fair amount of chance to go out there and display. And it should be a good game of cricket.